Archangel Michael has a message that will shake your heart. Someone very close to you is crying in silence about you right now. This person hides their pain from the world. They smile in front of others, but break down when they're alone. Their tears fall when no one is watching. They think about you every single day. Their mind cannot escape thoughts of you no matter how hard they try. This is not a small matter. Archangel Michael sees their suffering and knows you need to understand what's really happening in their heart. This person carries a heavy weight that involves you directly. They cannot speak their truth out loud. Something stops them from sharing what they really feel. The burden grows heavier with each passing day. They replay conversations with you over and over in their mind. They imagine what they wish they could say but never do. Have you noticed someone acting differently around you lately? Perhaps pulling away or seeming distant? Maybe being too friendly to hide their real feelings. You might have felt a strange sense that someone is thinking about you intensely. A feeling of being watched or remembered even when you're alone. Archangel Michael sees the invisible thread connecting your souls. He watches as their silent tears create an energy that reaches across space to touch you. The connection between you is stronger than you realize. Their emotions create ripples in the spiritual realm that affect your energy too. This person's emotional pain has reached a dangerous level. Their silence is eating away at their peace and joy. They cannot continue carrying this burden much longer. Their hidden suffering affects your life path in ways you don't see. The unresolved energy between you creates blocks in both your journeys. Neither of you can move forward fully while this truth remains buried. Archangel Michael has stepped in because the situation needs divine intervention. He knows that both souls are suffering from this silence. You may have felt unexplained sadness or heaviness recently. Strange mood shifts that come from nowhere. These are echoes of their pain touching your spirit. This person cries for you more often than you could imagine. Their pillow knows their tears. The darkness of night witnesses their breaking heart. You have the power to change everything. Your awareness alone begins the healing process. Understanding their silent suffering is the first step toward resolution. Like this video now to open your spiritual awareness to this hidden truth. Archangel Michael says this person has been suffering in silence for months, maybe even years. Every night they lie awake thinking about you. Tears fall on their pillow as they replay moments with you in their mind. Fear keeps them silent. They're afraid of rejection, judgment, or losing you completely. Maybe circumstances make it impossible to speak freely. Perhaps pride or shame locks their voice inside. Their feelings run deep and complicated. What they need to say involves emotions they've never shared with anyone. The weight of these unspoken words crushes their spirit daily. Watch how they act around you. They hide their pain behind bright smiles and casual conversation, but their eyes tell a different story if you look closely enough. Something you said or did affected them more deeply than you know. It could be something you think is small or have completely forgotten. But to them it changed everything. They struggle every time they see you. Part of them wants to speak the truth. Another part fears what will happen if they do. This internal war exhausts them. You may have sensed something was wrong. Perhaps you asked if they were okay and they said yes too quickly. Maybe you noticed them watching you when they thought you weren't looking. This silence hurts both of your souls. Unspoken truth creates a wall between you. Energy cannot flow freely when secrets live in the space between two people. They watch your life from whatever distance separates you. Every update about you matters to them more than you could imagine. Type Amen right now to open your heart channel to receive this. Message. Archangel Michael reveals the signs of their silent suffering that you may have missed. When others talk about you, they listen with special attention. They carefully control their face to hide how much they care about what's being said. Their sleep is broken by thoughts of you. They wake up at 3 a.m. with your name in their mind. They stare at the ceiling replaying conversations, wishing they had said different words. They reach for you energetically from wherever they are. Their soul sends messages to yours constantly. They pray about you, think about you, dream about you more than anyone knows. There have been moments when they almost told you everything, The words came to their throat, but fear pushed them back down. They've typed messages to you and deleted them dozens of times. Look at how they've changed recently. Maybe they seem tired or sad. Perhaps they've withdrawn from social situations. Their energy feels different because pain is consuming them from inside. When you post on social media, they see it immediately. They study your photos and words looking for clues about your life and feelings, but they stay silent, just watching from the shadows. Notice how they talk about you to mutual friends. They're careful with their words, but can't hide the emotion underneath. They defend you even when you're not there to hear it. Even when you've hurt them, they protect your reputation. They make excuses for your behavior to others. Their loyalty runs deeper than their pain. Archangel Michael watches their tears fall night after night. He sees them clutch their chest when waves of emotion overwhelm them. Their suffering is real and constant. The moments when their pain peaks are when they see you happy without them, or hear about your life moving forward, while they're stuck in this silent agony. If you wish to receive deeper revelation about who this person is and what they need to tell you, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Each offering strengthens the spiritual clarity and honors Archangel Michael's work in revealing this hidden truth to you. Type 777 now to receive the full clarity about this situation and this person's identity. Archangel Michael reveals the root of their tears. Something happened between you that created this wound. It might be a misunderstanding that was never cleared up. Perhaps words were spoken that cut deeper than you knew. Maybe you made a choice that hurt them. You might have chosen someone else, a different path or priorities that didn't include them. To you it may have seemed normal or necessary. To them it felt like abandonment. Or perhaps you didn't do something they desperately needed you to do. You didn't notice their pain, didn't ask the right questions, didn't show up when they needed you most. Your absence spoke louder than any words. They see the situation from a perspective you don't understand. What seems simple to you is complicated in their heart. Their feelings are layered with history, hope, and hurt you never intended to cause. They chose silence because speaking felt too risky. They feared your reaction would make everything worse. Maybe they thought you wouldn't care or wouldn't understand. Perhaps they believed their feelings were wrong or unwelcome. Time has made their pain grow instead of fade. Each day of silence adds another layer to their suffering. The longer they wait, the harder it becomes to speak. What they wish they could tell you would change everything between you. They want to explain how they really feel, what they truly need, why they've acted certain ways. They imagine telling you 1,000 different ways. In their mind, they've had this conversation countless times. But in reality, their voice stays locked inside. Their fear of your response paralyzes them. They worry about rejection, awkwardness, judgment, or losing whatever connection you currently share. Type 333 to receive divine understanding of this person's heart and pain. Archangel Michael gives you clues about who this person might be. They are someone you interact with, or have interacted with regularly. This is not a stranger, but someone woven into your life story. They might be a family member, a friend, a former romantic connection, or someone who wanted to be more than they are to you. The relationship category matters less than the depth of their feelings. Every day they perform small rituals that involve you. They might look at old photos when they're alone. They keep gifts or items that remind them of you in special places. They wear something you once complimented because it makes them feel closer to you. Certain things trigger their emotions about you. A song that reminds them of you brings instant tears. Places you've been together become sacred and painful at the same time. Dates that matter to your connection are marked in their private calendar. When they're alone, they break down in ways no one sees. They cry in the shower where water hides their tears. They sob into pillows that muffle the sound. They let pain wash over them in the safety of solitude. They pray or wish about you constantly. They ask the universe to help them either speak or move on. They hope for signs about what to do. They wish you would somehow just know without them having to say. Their greatest regret is not being honest from the beginning. They wish they had spoken before the silence became too heavy to break. What they fear losing most is any connection to you at all. Even painful silence feels better to them than complete separation. If you wish to honor this sacred revelation and receive guidance on how to heal this situation, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Your offering creates healing energy for both souls and shows gratitude for Archangel Michael's divine guidance. Type 999 to receive divine guidance for healing this painful silence. Archangel Michael says the moment of truth approaches faster than you think. Very soon you will discover exactly who this person is. The universe is aligning events to bring this revelation to light. Signs will become impossible to ignore. Their behavior will give them away. Something will happen that forces the truth into the open. You'll see them differently, and suddenly everything will make sense. Archangel Michael orchestrates divine timing for healing. He moves people and circumstances to create the perfect moment for truth to emerge. The silence cannot continue much longer. This person is gathering courage right now. They're reaching a breaking point where speaking becomes easier than suffering. Their heart is preparing to reveal what it has held so long. You'll notice changes in their energy soon. They'll seem more nervous or emotional around you. Their carefully built walls will start to crack. Small slips will reveal bigger truths. When you know who they are and what they feel, your awareness changes everything. The energy between you shifts immediately. Healing becomes possible where it wasn't before. A conversation is coming that will clear the air between you. Words that have been trapped will finally flow free. Both of you need this release for your souls to move forward. Your awareness right now is already creating energetic shifts. Your consciousness of their pain sends healing energy their way. Understanding is the first step toward resolution. The karmic connection between you exists for this exact purpose. Both souls signed up to teach each other about truth, vulnerability, and healing through this experience. Type Amen now to open your heart fully for healing and recognition of who this person is and what they need. Archangel Michael says you now carry sacred knowledge about this hidden suffering. Your awareness holds powerful healing energy that reaches across any distance to touch this person's soul. You may feel emotions rising as truth settles into your heart. Compassion, understanding, perhaps sadness, or even guilt. These feelings are part of the healing process for both of you. This person's energy is already shifting because you know their secret now. Your consciousness of their pain brings light into their darkness. They will feel this change even if they don't understand why. The universe brings all truth to light at the perfect time. Archangel Michael guides both souls toward the moment when words can finally be spoken and hearts can finally be heard. Type Amen to seal the healing energy between you and this hurting soul.